Well, I don't even know what day it is. It's day 3. And here I am at the summit of Mount Brandon. And I'm telling you, I got nothing left in me. And yet I've still got about 6 miles to walk. Plus, I gotta get off this damn thing. Well, what I can say is the climbing up here has been an absolute challenge. And boy, am I glad I did it. I can chalk it up to stamina, perseverance, not quitting. But if you asked me to do this again tomorrow, I'd have to give it some thought. Well, out there in the background right now is tomorrow's destination. I'm gonna eat something, drink some water, and get off this damn mountain. Word. I don't know what to say, except coming down that mountain was almost worse than going up. I fell 4 times. One time, I rolled down that mountain for about 15 feet. I don't know how I stopped myself. I'm just damn lucky. No sprains, no broken bones. Just a lot of mud all over me and a really seriously injured pride. If I had to consider doing Mount Brandon again, I'd give it serious thought not doing it. That's all for now. So Thursday, September 19th has finally come to an end. And despite the horrible events of today on Mount Brandon, I'd mentioned earlier the climb. The descent was even worse. I'm not exactly an amateur, but I fell 4 times. And one of those times I was rolling down the mountain. Now, I admit it was only about 15 feet, but that was enough to make me think for a second I could break a leg here. But I didn't. But by the time it was all said and done, my shoes were covered in mud, my legs were covered in mud, my clothes were covered in mud. The only thing that wasn't covered in mud was about from the neck up. So I had to think this day couldn't get any worse. But one of the things that Camino does do is teach you how to take things with a grain of salt. I had been myself that my lesson to be learned out here this time was going to be improvise, adapt, adopt. And I hadn't really been challenged with that yet. Today I was. So by the time I made it to the bed and breakfast, I was a wreck, an absolute wreck. But on the way over, the cab driver said something interesting to me. I had told him that I wanted him to pick me up from the bed and breakfast and take me back to Brandon so that I could continue walking tomorrow. And he said, "Why don't you start at the bed and breakfast and walk to Brandon instead, and I'll come get you in the evening." And it just dawned on me, who says I have to walk the Dingle Way in accordance with some guide? I don't have to. And I realized there's a bigger lesson there. Who says I have to do anything in some way as concerns life? So tomorrow, I'm walking the Dingle Way in reverse. I don't know why. but I'm going to do it. I'm going to turn it into a rest day. I'm not going to go with any backpack. I've already booked a second night at this bed and breakfast. And tomorrow, I'm just going to take off backwards. I've got cheese and meats, yogurts, fruits, and drinks for the walk tomorrow. And it's going to be a down day, a rest day. And after 48 miles in 3 days and an 1,800-foot mountain climb and descent, I deserve it. So that's it for tonight. I'm dehydrated. I'm exhausted. But damn it, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Signing off.